So as you can see, I want to get this portion and all of these rungs right here to be unrusted. So I'm going to put this side down in the bucket, and then I'm going to unscrew my ammonia. And just to show you that it is ammonia, clear ammonia, all-purpose cleaner, just going to dunk a whole lot of this in there. Now, the ammonia is really strong, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bucket and I'm going to dilute it with some water. Now, I've diluted it with water, and it's filled up over the rungs that I want to complete, and it stinks of ammonia in here. So I put it in my bathroom, turn the fan on, so that nobody in my family gets poisoned by ammonia. And with the fan on, it should filter out all of the stuff, all of the ammonia fumes. And yes, I know my room is messy, but I hope this works. I'll come back to this tomorrow, and you'll see me then. Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Just an update. I've left this in for a while, but as you can see, put this in light, the rust has clearly been dissolved. Now, I'm not done leaving it in there yet. It's literally been maybe a couple of hours. I haven't left it in all night. But I have this container of 52% ammonia, and then whatever 48% is the rest. Now I'm just going to dump this in, and I'm going to hope that this increases the concentration of the ammonia. It's definitely going to increase the concentration of everything that's in here. And yeah, and I'm going to get out of here now because I had to turn the fan off so that you could hear me record, but I'm not trying to breathe all this ammonia vapors in. So I'm going to turn the fan back on in a minute and then leave and then close the door. So I just took this out of the ammonia, and it seems to have done a fairly good job. Before, I could barely even twist this, and now I am able to completely move it 90% of the time. It has cleaned off a lot of the rust, and if that's not good indication, look at this bucket. Oh my god. This was all clear blue ammonia, and now it is a dark brown. It's hard to see on camera because my camera depth isn't as good as I'd like it to be, but it is a dark brown. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this, lift it up, just like this, and I'm going to twist it until the entire thing comes off. And this is going to take a minute, so I'll be back in just a minute. Now that I've done that, we can assess how much this actually worked. If you can see down here, it is really rusty, and as we go up, the rust color kind of fades away. As you can see, we do have quite a bit of rust in this part of the mechanism right here. This piece definitely cleaned up nicely, but it still has a ways to go. And then this piece still has a ways to go. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump out this rusty ammonia. And as you can see, it is blue. There's a fair amount of rust in there. Oh, and dang, it must have just been the surface. But yep, I'm gonna wash that out, go grab some vinegar, and then put that in there too. Well, I got the vinegar. Okay, so I've got the vinegar, as you can clearly see, and we are just going to pour some of this into the bucket. Record me.
I am.
So, we've got our vinegar. I'm just going to pour quite a bit into the bowl. I'm not using exact measurements. I'm just going to pour about half the bottle into the bowl, like this.
That's pretty good.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dilute it with water because I do want to fill up as much as I can possibly fill. So before that, I'm going to take my pieces, set them down in there to see how much I need to fill. just going to set that down there, just like that. I'm going to put a little bit in, just enough to cover the top of that wrench. Let me take this into the light where you guys can see. As you can see, that is very well diluted with water. Okay. Nothing major so far. I just came to check because I was curious. But yeah, we're going to leave this in all night. I'm going to come tomorrow with a wire brush and see if we can clean this up. Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It has been 3 days since I put this in the water. I add a little bit more vinegar to make it a less diluted solution, and I'm sorry for my shaky hand. But we are going to grab this bucket, put it here, and we're going to set all these pieces out. So we have our first piece, lay them down, and then I also put a couple of other pieces in as well, and wow, would you look at that? Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember what that looked like? Oh, that is beautifully restored. Look at the color of that black. It is gray and oh my goodness. I'm just gonna rinse it off for a minute. Okay, so let's shake that off. Put that right there. We're going to grab this piece. Whoa! What the heck? Dude, almost all of the rust on this thing is gone. This thing was literally covered in rust. Like, this thing you would not believe how much rust. I should have filmed it before I showed you, because this thing was literally covered in rust. Like, it was a brown. It was the same brown as that. Alright, let's pick up this nut. And the nut looks about the same, you know. Nothing special about the nut. So, now, other than this piece that I put in there, that's the only extra piece. These are the three main components of the wrench that I did use. Let me wipe my hand off on a towel. Sorry about that. But I'm going to see if I can position this so that you can see. Doesn't look like it's happening. No. Alright, whatever. Anyways, the point is, this got beautifully restored. Let me pause the video and I'm going to put this thing together and see how it all works. Now, I have gotten this on. And what is amazing is how well what I predicted worked. So, if we twist it, you know, obviously this piece slowly comes down, right? But if we twist it, this piece also slowly goes up. Now, on the upward motion, on the unscrewing of this little piece right here, it does take a little bit more effort to get it up. But with the down motion, because of gravity, it helps us. Now, I've got something else to even further increase the usability of this wrench. Hold on, there we go. This is blue juice. This is valve oil for my trumpet. Now, the great thing about this is it basically lubricates the surface, and if this doesn't work, we're gonna try to put some WD-40 on it. And yeah, I'm gonna so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna shove this right here and here, and then lift this up. Actually, hold on. Okay, now we put valve oil all over this. Dang, look how fast. Okay, I'll just have to show you. Okay, so I'm going to stand this completely upright, and I'm going to show you. So I'm going to unscrew this, make it big. Now watch this. Dang, did you see that? Look how fast that moves. And with such ease, there's like no tension and no roughness. Now, if we want to talk about the science behind why this works, it's a very, very simple science. the reason why the vinegar took off nearly all the rust is something called corrosion. Now, because of the acidity basically weakens the bonds of the iron oxide from the iron. And that way it's easy to just scrape it off. Or sometimes it dissolves it completely into the vinegar, and that way you don't even have to wipe it off sometimes. Now, obviously, with light rust, it is easier to remove it than with heavy rust. This had a medium amount of rust, so I am very surprised to say that this took off nearly all the rust. I am going to be using this on a project, not a scientific project. I mean, there is science behind the project that I'm doing, but I want to make this into a knife, so I just wanted to clean it up with the vinegar. But that vinegar did a nice job, and now it's nice and nasty. So I'm just going to take it and dump it down the drain. All of this is just iron. Oh, I guess I put a penny in there too, and I didn't do such a good job with the penny. But the main job that I use this for got accomplished, and I am very, very satisfied with that. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, leave a subscribe. Subscribe to us. That's not as stupid, but subscribe to this channel because we do a lot of science experiments on this channel, and I know I'm fat. You don't have to look at me, I'm fat. We'll just focus on that beautiful wrench. But, yeah, just subscribe to us for quality content like the one you see here. Yes, the editing is crap, and so is the content. Wait, I thought I just said the content was good. You know what? Well, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a sub. Leave a like. I can't even speak. Subscribe to us and leave a sub. Well, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to this channel if you enjoy our quality daily, not daily content. This has been 3 days in the making, and I would say that I am very satisfied with the results. Maybe not the quality of the video and the editing, but I am satisfied with the results, and that's all that matters. Alright, have a wonderful day, everyone. See you later.